Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda, where I've been contemplating the oxymoronic nature of the phrase modern classic. Now, you could probably do various, you could actually probably do a variety of videos thinking about what the new set of classics would be, but that's a separate thought entirely. And if I keep babbling on about it, we'll be distracted about what we're doing. Let's go and talk to people.
A word with you?
You're going to give me a quest, aren't you?
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Should work?
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
You have to Pathfinder. I should get a supply officer. You shop. Can't talk to you, whatever you are. Right, I need to go around and talk to people.
And have you noticed how clean the air smells?
I'm exploring. I'm exploring. Oh, there's a green dot over there.
Ryder.
Hello. Hello. Merchant. How fortunate your parents named you that. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, they're the things I'm buying. I don't know what I want to sell. I probably don't want to sell that. I think I've got a spare one of those, haven't I? Right, sell, salvage. Salvage. Oh, of course, of course, of course, of course. This is a double-sided thing, isn't it? Oh, they're just consumables. Okay. I'll take the 440, thank you very much. Oh, the thing, terminal. Formal request for Darket Tiervian. Making the request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be a second wave, but I want a trail so that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get properly outraged about how long it took to reunite families. Especially once hurt during the Site 1-2 mess. You know Broken Promise is a thing, right? Requesting deployment of Darket Tiervian, W84 Crispin, Exo-Study Specialist. Reason, she's an asset that will help viability. She's also my daughter. We'll have a look for that. To the Edison's assistant on the Nexus. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, well that's pointless. What's the point in having that as a thing? And we need to head back to the Nexus anyway, but I want to explore. Explore!
Already getting requests from the Prodromos labs.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
They're gonna get beaten up and killed. That's how these games go. And it's all gonna be my fault because I didn't pick a military guy. And if I picked the military one, then everyone would hate us. And I mean humanity. Okay, I know Vetri, you're not human, but you understand my point. Kane Fawkes.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
Bye.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Terminal. Scratchpad login Chief Engineer Kane Fawkes. This file is filled with sketches, annotations, and exploded schematic views. Detonated. Many are focused on a combined road monorail network for EOS, showing several different but brilliant designs. Always good to go back to the old standby when I need to think. Underneath are several doodles showing elegant redesigns of the Nexus tram system map. Bases to one side are a number of downloaded statistics on predicted population growth over the next century. Got a baseline. Bradley's always good for the numbers. Adjoining the statistics is a blocked-out, simplistic drawing of Prodromos. Dotted lines showing expansion, with detailed sketches of water and sewage lines underground, wireless power routers, and the flow of foot traffic. So sloppy, but it's a start. Folks, how is it there? I heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. I knew you guys could do it. Tell me all about EOS. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. Oh, you remember that girl I told you about? You sorry? We're going out this weekend. I can't believe she said yes. Wish me luck. Now it's your turn, buddy. Alice. Excuse me. Let's get out of here. And escape. I don't like the fact that we're all wearing the same color. They're all wearing basically the same color. Okay, it makes no. I was thinking because in Mass Effect everyone's kind of their own person, which is kind of true. You've picked up this ragtag bunch of basically Black Ops operatives. You're your own thing, but here we're all kind of connected to one organisation. So that kind of makes sense. I've already been in here. I'm easily confused. But then again, you already knew that. Hey, whatever your name is. Someone is glowing. Glowing. He's being possessed by, I don't know, Navi? Not even played any of the Zelda games, but I feel a shudder is necessary. Whee! Major Domo Bell Scott.
Pathfinder. Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Okay. Viability.
Thoughts on how the outpost is doing? The planet?
Stellar. We keep it up, we'll make this world look like the brochures.
Yay.
Another time.
Of course.
Right. Beep. Door. Ainley Abrams.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
Yep, all me.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather.
God, you must be
But
British.
New galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Nothing.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Gensio Park.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
He who doesn't remember the past is condemned to repeat it. No, it still matters. I was going to say yes, it's relevant, and then I realized it said irrelevant. No, it still matters.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
There's so many different weird things in human history that we should probably not repeat. And we should make sure we don't. And to make sure you don't repeat things, you need to know what they are that you're not repeating. Otherwise, you might repeat them by accident. How? What technology can do this so quickly? Neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without dramatic storm effects. The weather's gone calm as a summer's day. That's unprecedented control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture, temperature. What else? And where's the interaction? I miss the dogs. Walking them in the shuttle park always helped me think about these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? I assume there are still dogs in the Milky Way. I know that this is far in the future, relative to the original one, but we got lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. The Earth is drier, but within limit. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil, more now since the Vault. Points to a species with the same air, mixed temperature, gravitational comfort levels as us? Or is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Maybe Ryder's the one to figure out why. The how? That's my department now. Lucky old Hanley. You wanted bigger things? You've sure got 'em now. Materials analysis of recovered Ket firearms. Approved. Important. Waterborne bacteria study. Approved if you don't flush your work away. Color reactions and acuity in insectoid wildlife. What? No, not approved, unless you're going to make them stop at a red light. Comparison of quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. This is gibberish. I'm not giving grants for the best word salad. It's basically talking about unifying quantum with relativity. I mean, that's what I read from it, but it is kind of a bit of a random mishmash of words. Element 0 voltage resistance testing. Finally, some real science approved. Excuse me. That man isn't glowing. There is just... Why is there a bright light here? Oh, it's a memory.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Yeah, it's just random, isn't it? It's just random different things. Okay, you're not glowing. I'm sorry. I accused you of glowing.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
I'll want consistent updates.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
Yeah, don't dismiss their efforts.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Maybe, what? Maybe there's hope for that? Maybe we can all hope that you fail. Yeah, maybe there's hope for that. I don't know. I'm assuming that's going to be a positive thing rather than just look forward.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
I see.
Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder.
I see we've gone with the traditional view of colonizing new areas by just planting our flag in a particularly nice area that has resources and saying it's ours. As an Englishman, I approve. Right, let us see what's in here. Nothing. Is there a door on this side? No, there isn't a door. Uh-oh. Well done, car. Well done. Any more buildings around? I need to go and talk to someone. Over that way. I assume if I jump into the water, I'll die. That seems like a thing that'll happen. Well, not die, but... And, reset... Ooh, I haven't been up there. And jump! Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Dr. Ramirez.
Right. August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Can you move this down to the ground floor? Just a question.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
Okay, right.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
I agree. That would be my preference too. I would also point out the fact that there are stairs up to here, so like stairs. Stairs! Up to a clinic! What if someone's broken their leg? Like, no. We're just, no, you're going to have to roll in the sand and get it infected and then die horribly. This is just so stupid. Disabled access! Come on! Victor Carson. Mr. Josephs, I find it troubling that you think I could be swayed from my duty by an offer of credits. I understand that Victor Carson is a friend of yours, but that's hardly an adequate reason to release him from cryostasis and send him to Prodromos. Beyond that, from what I hear, you two are a disaster waiting to happen. I know all about the prank you and Mr. Carson pulled on Everett before the journey to Helios. Victor Carson will be released from stasis when I see fit, and assigned to an outpost that best suits his skill set. And if I hear you've gone over my head and spoken to Addison about this, you'll have me to answer to. Administrator Brecker. Case notes 24. Patient ID 024. Symptoms condition, acute insomnia, claustrophobia. On examination, no organic underlying cause. Apparently suffered a mechanical failure when coming out of stasis that locked her in the pod. Clearly a psychosomatic case. Do you understand what psychosomatic means? It means that you've heard about something and you assume you have it. Tricks your brain. It's like the opposite. It's like the reverse, not opposite, but the reverse of almost the reverse of the placebo effect. That's psychological trauma, being locked in your stasis pod, which from my assumption is going to be about enough size for you and a bit of air, not psychosomatic. Prescribed tetravoxin and VR post-stasis therapy. Okay, there we go. So that all makes sense. Psychosomatic is just incorrect. Personal notes. I'm seeing several cases of post-stasis anxiety, so it's an actual thing with a name, so it's not psychosomatic, and other related conditions. The techie solved a lot of the physical effects of long-term stasis, but we're clearly seeing the psychological effects run a lot deeper. People just aren't designed to be turned off for too long. Should talk with Hanley about a long-term research initiative. We're first for a lot of things. Patient lost his grip and fell during maintenance work on the roof. Jump jets failed to fire. Compound fractures to the right leg. How did he get to the clinic then? We've just discussed this. Severe sprains to the left ankle. Patient showed an allergic reaction to anaesthetic, so I borrowed August and a couple of engineers to hold 076 down while I set the legs. Application of foam cast and appropriate analgesia followed. Noisy day, but hopefully an object lesson to the rest of the outpost about jump jet maintenance. Patient is healing nicely. Should be falling off roofs again in a week. How did he get up here? He must have been carried up here. Carried. Whee! I wonder. I want to see what happens. Oh, it's going to land here, isn't it? Where's the next one? Go on. Where's the next one?